tires, cold in my bones. The road keeps breaking, the road keeps groaning. I load up the chain, I check every bolt. You say turn back now, I say hold that thought. Hear that engine cry, hear that engine pray. I know the way through the frozen gray. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. Through the muck and the ice, we don't quit, we go on. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. If the ground gets mean, I get meaner, amigo. Bridge half buried, the river running black. I take the slow line, never looking back. One wheel sunk deep, one wheel still free. I laugh at the hill, it can't laugh at me. Hear that engine cry, hear that engine pray. I know the way through the frozen gray. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. Through the muck and the ice, we don't quit, we go on. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. If the ground gets mean, I get meaner, amigo. Ay, 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 ay. Call the dawn to me. Ay, 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 ay. Let the whole world see. I don't fear the ditch, I don't fear the storm. With a battered old truck, I come back reborn. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. Through the muck and the ice, we don't quit, we go on. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. If the ground gets mean, I get meaner, amigo. Snowrunner, roll on, Snowrunner, roll on. Raise the horns up high, I was made for this road.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Snowrunner. We're going to start this evening off with our little time of prayer. And again, if anybody ever has anything that they want prayer for, go ahead. There's a prayer request section on my Discord. Go ahead and punch it in there and let us know. So with that said, we will go ahead and get moving and go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you this evening and we thank you again, Lord, for the opportunities that you set before us, the opportunity to get together, to enjoy some time and some fellowship, Lord, and play games, just to be with one another and grow in friendship and camaraderie, Lord. We just ask that our lives and our actions and our words each and every day will honor you, and that we may be able to continue to grow and let those around us know who we are in you. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys, welcome back. Let's see where we are at here, because a lot's happened the last couple of days. I Of course, after the stream last night, which was chaotic at best, the PC did crash, so my changes and reverting did not solve that problem. So I tried something new. Well, more or less something old. I reverted back and I swapped out the 5060 graphics card for the old 2060 that I had and put that back in because I did a little research, and the 5060, it says, works best if you have DDR5 RAM, which I do not. My PC has DDR4, and it did say that it can cause some issues having the wrong RAM in there, so we're going to try and see if it's a hardware conflict. And we'll see with the old graphics card in there how long it lasts and if that fixes the problem, and that'll tell me what direction I need to go for the future. So we have in there, we have Bobby. Hello, Bobby. And Joey Tribbiani. Friends all the way. And Ian, Bald Truck 68, and we have a few lurkers in there. So welcome in, everybody. And with that said, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into, shall we? I got over here because I had just delivered the Fleet Star. High voltage requires that trailer to go to the transformer area up there. Okay, so we're going to need a high saddle truck. Well, yes, I do have a high saddle truck over here. I actually have a couple of them because the 605, which is way up there, is high saddled, and Biller, which is at the gas station, is high saddled. Well, let's jump into the Biller. And let's plot our route. I should have done that before I started the engine, but, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and didn't. Okay, well, let's see now. It's gonna be hard. Talking about doing this mission with the Biller. I live for hard. Ooh, I think it's a quicker trip. We're gonna go the other way around. I think it's gonna be quicker if we cut down through here and cut up around this way. Wait, that's gonna put me on the top. I don't want the top, so we have to go this way around. And that will bring us over here. And then across the water. Actually, we need to go this way. Down here. Come on. Don't be slowing down on me. Through here. Around here. Back up to here. And there. Okay. Now we'll replace the fuel that I just sat here and burned up. So, picture might not be as clean with this graphics card as it was with the other one, but if we manage to not crash the PC during streams or immediately after, I think we're going to be a little further ahead. If this works, my next thing that I will do will be to start working on... Oh, you went to the flippin' other side. Well, at least we got back on our feet. Because there's absolutely nothing behind me. There's absolutely nothing I can... Come on, flip yourself over. Just keep right on running. Just keep right on purring like a kitten. Come on. Come on. Ah! Well, now I gotta play the song.
Oh, had done flipped all over again. On his side, on a cliff again. Playing like a turtle in the swamp again. Oh, had done flipped. Oh, had done flipped. Oh, had done flipped.
There goes the kilobytes per second. Still can't do anything about that. Wish I could. Well, I don't mind driving this guy up the hill for the rescue mission. He needed to come up here to go to the fuel station anyhow. Ow. Alright. After today's was stream with MJ, you're not going to comment on falling over? Did we have a few tip overs there, Ian? Definitely going to need to swing through that service station on the way through. Hazel Pete's, dude. Go over something without smashing your chin. You did really good pulling that fuel trailer and driving all the way down to it, and now you want to destroy yourself on every little bump. Even bumps that aren't bumps. I said maybe one or two of them might have happened, but I'm blaming Gareth. I told you it wasn't. Told you guys this morning that wasn't really Gareth. It was AI. Sheesh. Using a highway truck as a mountain goat. Who would ever do such a thing? See, this guy's biggest downfall is he's too flippin' fast. I love how YouTube can be not receiving enough, okay, well that's the game itself hesitating. YouTube's not receiving enough video at over 20,000 kilobits per second. Yeah, I really tend to believe some of my issues are not my issues, but YouTube issues. Okay, we're gonna have to run a little slow. Once we got a little bit of weight on the fifth wheel, we should be able to actually come out of low plus. But I think that's the biggest issue we've got there is too much speed because we've got no weight. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them, go get them. game is at it again. Of course, that's something that Snowrunner has been doing since season 18 kicked in. Extra long hesitations like that. Travis, hello there. I am doing well, my brother. How about yourself? Be doing better at 6 a.m. There we are, 6 a.m. Doing good? Nice. Of course, fuel might be an issue. I may have to think about bringing a fuel trailer over here to this helipad. Be a good spot on this side of the map to have some. So yeah, it took me roughly about 10 minutes to swap the video cards back when I got home today. About the hardest part was changing the wires to the monitors out, because where the 5060, all three monitors use the same cable. On this 2060, every one of them is a different cable connection. our way through all these little ups and downs and see how many times we can bang our chin over here. If we bang it gently, not so big. When we take damage banging it, that's the problem. So yeah, if the graphics card switch thing does solve the crashing problem, the next purchase is going to have to be a new motherboard, CPU, and RAM set. That's not going to be cheap. Ian, well, welcome to the, officially to the HeadX team. You are now a private in the HeadX Army. Only right over there. How hard can it be to get to, right? Ugh. Good evening, Steve. Ugh, I'm not gonna climb it. Come on. There you go. Now we can climb. Climb, little truck. Climb. This is going to be a fun trip back with that trailer. It might be a lot easier, though, with the weight on the back, like I said. Right now, all the weight's over the front axles. Hello, Charlie. Oh, see? Now, it came out correct on the on-screen chat, but not in the YouTube chat. See, YouTube's definitely messing with me, man. Messing with my name, messing with my stream. Oof. And oof again. Another oof? Nope, 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 not there. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to bring some fuel by. So we will get hooked up, and then I will go get a fuel trailer. Get some fuel brought out of here. Alright. There she is. Our load. That is probably not going to fit underneath this pipeline. Maybe? We can try it, but I ain't holding my breath. Who knows? It might be like the railroad station in Zerdania where it phases through. Because they got us surrounded with pipes on both sides. Trailer is too far away, yeah, because I slid sideways. There we go. All right, we need to get fuel somewhere useful. So I guess we're going to start with just getting it over into this area, and I can place it on a final from there. So let's go global map and move to garage. Travis sent 100 for 2 joules. Well, thank you, Travis. Thank you very much. Ah, the bald ferret's in there. Good evening, Sergey. It's still funny because Streamlabs gets it right. How come YouTube can't? Truck storage. Something for hauling lots of fuel. We're going to take this guy out. He can carry the big fuel trailer and perform any rescues we may need. Travis said clutch for 30 joules. Well, thank you, Travis. Thank you again. Ow. This guy really is kind of massive for this particular map. But as long as I don't drive off any bridges, should be okay. Not that I know anybody at all that has driven an Avonhorn off a bridge. In season 16. In Solace Bay. You have, Travis? Ah, Horde Gaming. Just super chatted for £2. Hey, bud, hope your stream goes well. Well, thank you there, Horde Gaming. Much appreciated. As long as I manage to make it through the evening with no crashes, it'll definitely be good. Wasn't paying attention. Welcome. Really do hope it goes well. Yeah, again, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was making a reference to a specific individual in chat that had an oopsie in Solos Bay, season 16, going over a bridge up the mountain to the top gateway. It was kind of funny. We all just got to razz one another once in a while. Definitely not me. Actually, hang on a second. Do I have a, is there a off-road version of this? Off-road, yes, there is. So we are going to sell this one and use the off-road version. Because the off-road version carries way more fuel. There we go. And if I abandon it at the end of the season, it doesn't cost me any money. What I said, don't text and drive. Nope. I always have to chuckle because, you know, they posted a law about texting and driving. In fact, now you have to be completely hands-free. But you'll drive down the road, you'll see a sign. One sign says don't text and drive. The next sign says, for traffic information, go to www.mdot.com. And you're like, wait a minute. Texting and driving is bad, but I can surf the internet? All right. Oh, see, the bridge shifts around a little bit every time you hit it. Merrick, not gonna happen, man. I told you the other night there are specific rules to joining, and you need to get with me prior to a stream on Discord to verify age and Discord voice chat capabilities, and to confirm that you agreed to the no cussing and swearing and being respectful of others. And just jumping in and saying, give me the code, is not very respectful. Yeah, driving is you and the machine and no distractions. I like that. What are you doing, Sam? Don't you look at me like that. Don't be nailed at the carpet. Let's get you whooping. I never flippin' swear. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect and stuff, out on my job, truthfully, I swear, but I try not to do it on stream. I try not to do it with people I don't know, and I definitely don't do it when my daughter's around. I mean, she's gonna be 26 this year, and I still don't swear in front of her. And I scold her for swearing in front of me. That's a joke, by the way. Yeah. I get it. Climb, little Ravenhorn. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them, go get them. Thank you, Steve. I was hoping if I approached it slow that I'd climb up over that little tarped mess right there in the way. Can't get the trailer over it. Why is the chat over here not keeping up? Hang on, my chat stopped working over here. This one too. Yeah, see, YouTube just likes messing with me. You know, she's the same age as me. Got 2 daughters. You got 2 more kids on the way, so I don't want to be awful until they're at least 10. Kind of learned the F word by 11. Ugh, yeah. Unfortunately, I think for a lot of us as we grew up, we learned some of that stuff at an early age. A lot earlier than what we would have, what we should have, and what our parents would have liked. I'm going to have to get this guy over to the, closer to the Quonset hut in order to make this turn. You got to come over here. There we go. Still don't know how to swear? Well, that's good. Don't ever learn. Yeah, we learned that stuff, but hey, that's life for you. Yep. All right, Steve, we'll catch you tomorrow. Should everything go according to plan. Have yourself a great evening. Probably off to bed. I don't blame you. And I believe Sam needs to go out, so we are going to get up here, and I'm going to stop and go let Sam out real quick. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Spent too much time as a kid in your dad's truck, so you learn the wrong words too early. Yeah, I hear that. Banner snatching, another lovely day in Snowrunner. Currently we are running fuel. Man, when I hit that little bit of stuff there, it did a real number on my suspension, didn't it? Gotta go now, as it's basically midnight. All right, well, thank you for stopping in there, Horde Gaming. Much appreciated. Appreciate the super chat as well, and look forward to seeing you again. Five gifted memberships from Horde Gaming. Thank you. Horde Gaming received one of his own gifted memberships. Amazing. Race Dog 1983 received one. Farm Trucker 32, Vera the Gamer, and Executor, all receiving gifted memberships from Horde Gaming. If you guys are in there and have received one, be sure to thank Horde Gaming for that. You have yourself a good night. And I'll try not to crash. Keep well, take care. Absolutely. Have 5 more members, by the way. Well, thank you. Let's travel through the gate. Again, it's the third time you've received your own. Oh, wow. That's just crazy. Yep, take care, man. This ought to be a real fun run dragging this trailer around through here. Now that was good timing, Streamlabs. It's a heavy trailer to be pulling up. 7,500 liters of fuel. All right, Streamlabs, give it a rest. Oof. You know it's a heavy load when the Avonhorn struggles with it. Heavy load and a steep hill. And butterflies look like they were as big as the birds. Climb, climb. Look at the deformation on the tires when they go over stuff. That's right, I used a big word. Deformation. That's when you unform something, right? Uniform, that is one form. So yeah, I know some words. Oof. See if we can get away with some high range for a little while. As long as it don't get too steep, we should be okay. I know I was supposed to do some logging tonight and do a couple of work sites. But man, I don't really want to do any logging. I'd like to see Snowrunner do one map, one region, one season where you didn't have to do any logging at all. I don't think they can do it. Alright. We are going to stop this guy on the side over here. Well, not exactly on the side. Still kind of in the way, but like I said, we'll be moving them once we get the billet taken care of. This is going to be fun. 6 a.m. Too late for your logging request? Yeah, I know. When it came out, there was no logging. And then they decided that it had to be in every map. Rolled out with cola. Finish the original maps to the 100% with no logging. See, now you got to go back. I'm just saying, man, you're going to have to go back and actually do some logging now. Refuel. Okay, we're going to have to let the Avonhorn do the refueling because I can't get close enough to the trailer. Refuel. To the billet. Okay. Let the fun begin. Now we've got an even smaller truck toting an even bigger trailer. They did not. All Mud Runner crybabies were asking for it for 6 months straight. Did the whole game a few times? Well, at least you put some effort into it then. Oof. Come on, Bill. Don't make me grab that big dog behind you to take care of this. And we're just going to not look at how the trailer goes on the bridge, or doesn't. Well, I didn't roll the truck off the bridge.
Oh, had done flipped
Okay.
all over again.
Fine,
On
fine,
his side,
fine.
on a cliff again. Playing like a turtle in the swamp again.
Detach
Oh,
the
had
trailer.
done flipped. Oh, had done flipped. Oh, had done flipped.
Refuel.
Flip.
Well, this ought to be fun. See, this is what I get for making comments about people rolling trucks off of bridges. Did it to myself. This is probably not going to work, but we'll try it anyhow. Nope. Didn't think it would. Alright. New thing to try. Have King Kong crane. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Not even close. Okay, release. Restore. Next. Alright, let's detach the trailer. Okay. And change truck. Can I reach it from here? Probably not. But it'd be nice. Well. see. That's going to be an issue. Okay, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Well, I kind of expected it to tip back over there just because of what we're dealing with. But can I get it further up the hill now? Alright, now let's see what we can reach. Nope. Nothing there. Gotta try to get that back end around a little bit. I mean, I know I'm close enough to the beginning I could just restart the thing, but where's the fun in that, right? we're getting somewhere, I think. Now we just need to get it up on its feet and get it to stay on its feet. Because it might be too far over this way now. Okay. Built. Now you got to pull it around the other way. We got to get the landing gear off the rock. All right. You stupid thing. You were up there and sitting pretty, and then you decided you didn't want to sit pretty. Yeah, some of them with me. Yep, this is true. Okay, let's see. I know that looked like it was halfway decent, but I know knew the second I let go of that winch, it was going to do that again. We're going to have to probably use this guy to get it back up all the way here. The Dread Captain Ted, ahoy there. Didn't think I'd get it back on the bridge. Okay, now we've got this part done. I got to get Billard out of the way. Don't go too far though. You're getting your load back. Don't think you ain't. Okay. Back to the Avonhorn. See, now I don't believe this trailer would fit through there, or I would go straight through there. However, I would dare say that is a successful recovery. Come on, we need you in a spot where you're not going to be crooked so we can drop you and make the switch. Probably going to be about as straight and level as we're going to get. All right. Okay. Let's roll. She is making it a struggle to turn the corner, though, that's for sure. There's a lot of weight behind this little truck. Always the dangers when your truck is so much smaller than your trailer. As that trailer gets going, it's over. But as a lot of people have seen, I like to put my trucks to the test. Pulling power, it's there. A lot of it's just a matter of the weight. What are we stuck on now? Really? That's not cool. They're going to make me have to somehow squeak this trailer to the outside edge of this road. And I can't seem to get back any further now. I don't know what the winch just grabbed, but nothing good. Yeah, so look, not knowing what it's attached to, I am not trusting that. There's nothing back there. So, how do we do a screenshot again? F12? Maybe? There we go. That's definitely screenshot worthy, isn't it? Alright, well, let's shut this off. Let's bring the Avon horn up from behind. And try to pull the whole works backwards. Houston, we've got a problem. Yes. Yes, we do. I have no way of getting around to the other side. Pirate goose catch. Welcome in, welcome in. See me streaming Snowrunner every day for God knows how long. Yeah, I've been oh, well. I know, you'd think I'd be better at it by now, huh? I still can't get this guy past there, which would be the ideal thing. Let's try from a little further up. Ugh. This is not good. Not good. Need to call a tow company? I am the tow company. I need to find a way to get to the other side of this, is what I need. come on. And somehow I managed to slide the Avonhorn over to the side, so now I can't get the Avonhorn out of here. There we go. Alright, let's take a gander. Alright, I gotta somehow get over here. Looks like we're coming back here and trying to cut across. Well, first I'm going to look and see if there's a way down right here. Oh, maybe there it is. It's probably going to be one of those things where I'm going to go, I should have just gone the way I had planned. Is there a way around? Well, to be determined. Come on. Think we hit a roadblock? Possibly. Yep, should have probably just stuck to what I had plotted, but no. That would have been too easy. It wouldn't be one of my streams without a moment of, yeah, we probably shouldn't do this, but we're going to do it anyhow. Well, here we go. We're in it now. In for a penny, in for a pound. And for a lot of damage. Okay, so we don't have a suspension left. There's very little suspension. But we're on the correct side of things now. Repair. Universal compartment. Now we'll let it do everything else. Yeah, that doesn't look like trouble at all. Nope. Not at all. Well, I have not noticed a frame rate drop tonight. No, not a significant drop, I say, as it suddenly starts dropping. Not close enough to the trailer. Gotta get on the trailer. Okay, here we go. And the whole works is about to go over. We may be just restarting this mission. Because that is not the way that should have gone. Not even by all things in the world of physics. See, we went from one disaster to another. Can't get on the truck? I want the truck. Give me the truck. Why can I not get a point on the truck? Oh, come on. There we go. See, that wasn't asking for much. Travis gifted 10 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Travis. We are definitely working on it. See what happens here in a minute. I know this is a nightmare, but I'm trying not to have to restart the mission. Okay. I wonder if I detach the truck, get the truck out, if I can drag the trailer over top of the building. We need morning. So let's try that. Gonna be here for a couple of more days. Alright, Billard. When you get back here out of the way. And I'm positive I'm too... Oh, I'm actually not too far away to reach these. Alright. Now, what do we suppose the odds are on dragging this thing over top of the building? Slim to none, because it apparently was not as close to the building as I thought it was. That doesn't mean that we're in a bad spot, though. Started to move in the correct direction. Travis, chili for 6 joules. Thank you, Travis. Chili sounds good. Now I gotta try to get this guy out of here. I'm not gonna have a truck left by the time this is done. See, part of me really wants to get this out of here just to say that I did it. Gifted a silver star for 2 joules. Thank you. Not going anywhere in that direction. Not from pulling there. Can I reach it? No. What? You were already connected. Supposed to be. Fine. What about there? Yeah, I don't know. This may be a restart. I mean, I did manage to get it in a little bit different position, so maybe? And then it falls back down. Would have been way too convenient for it to just stay upright right there. Come on. You want to do it. I see the trailer moving. Don't tell me you don't want to do it. Just the fact that it was laying on top of that trellis tells me that trellis is not breakable. Well, that didn't work. Not by a long shot. God. Stupid logs. About to run out of fuel. I mean, I've got fuel. I've got the universal compartment and the Defender bumpers. I'm not running out of fuel, but I'm running out of fuel. Wow, really? Travis says, I can do it. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a restart the mission kind of thing, guys. Because she's not budging. But on the bright side, the truck's not stuck. I wonder. Hang on. Can you fit up in here and push from the back? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, see, it's wedged right up underneath the building. Yeah, we're going to end up having to restart this one. Unfortunately. So that would be high voltage. No, I don't want to, but I need to, because my trailer is jammed in a spot it just wasn't coming out of. Well, at least it's back there now. So I'm thinking we're taking a different route with it then. We're not taking that route. We go through this way. Okay, that looks like it might be a little bit better way to go. So we'll get back here. We'll probably just end up using the Avon horn for the whole thing, just because the Avon horn can at least counter the weight. And we're going to take the long way around here. Because the turns are easier. Okay. And refuel. Have you remembered to unmute your mic? Yes. Yes, I have. Thank you for asking, Streamlabs. So of course now I'm going to have to change my thumbnail to that trailer hanging off, that truck hanging off the edge there. And don't ask me why I didn't even consider the possibility of going the route that I just plotted. Somehow I just didn't see it. I suppose I could bring the fuel trailer down in there and park it on flat ground out of the middle of the road. As I was saying earlier about the problems of a light truck and a heavy trailer. Oh, I'm not going to get it all the way in there. There's a pipe sticking out. That's kind of disappointing, because that would have been a good parking spot. Ooh, there's a good one. Right on this side. There we go. Hey, we might get something accomplished tonight. Okay. Now we got another bridge to fall off of. I mean, to cross. The road was supposed to be to the left right there. Yeah, right. Turn, 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 turn. You're not going to turn. Why would you? What am I doing? I am hauling this coiled tubing trailer from where I just picked it up at for the second time. It has to go all the way over here to the geothermal station. So that's where it's got to go. That's what we're working on. And unfortunately, it turned out to be just too much of a job for Billard. I mean, I can't blame it. It is a really heavy trailer. And it is a really light truck. See, this is one of those pipes that you don't want to fix. Big truck for the job. Yeah. You know, it's late, and YouTube just died. And it's back. I don't know what's up with that stuff. That was my kilobytes per second dropped right down to 0. Downshift. We are back. Yeah, stupid. I can't even blame that one on YouTube. That's probably more likely the internet service provider. The kilobytes per second on that dropped right down to 0, and then they shot back up to over 22,000. Some of it, like right now where I'm over 20,000 kilobits per second and it says it's not receiving enough, that's YouTube. That is YouTube's limitations on not being able to accept the amount of information coming at it. Oof. Lost a tire. Good thing we got 8, 9, 10, 11 more. And I don't, of course, and it's this time of day right here, be anywhere between 10 to 8 and 10 after 8 is when that stuff starts dropping. I'm gonna have to call my internet provider and find out from them what the deal is, why it happens at the same time every night. All right, got to get going. Oh yeah, you'll definitely be able to jump in there Sunday if you're available. Have yourself a good night, Travis. We are just about done. Once we get this trailer dropped off, it'll probably be right about time to end it. Even the Avon horn can't blow them gates down. What's up with that? There's something that sounds funny to say. The Avon horn. Why you say it horn twice? Always at least one person out there that thinks this road is a racetrack. All the hills on it, they just love flying up and down the hills. Don't realize that the hills mean there's a lot of hidden driveways. Sam's outside having a conniption because he's still outside. Go, come on. What are you hooking on? There's absolutely no reason that that thing is hooked on anything back there. in the world? Uh-oh, Streamlabs is going nuts again. Come on. Turn. Heave. See? The shorter route is to go up that. No. It would help if it would turn. There's nothing there. Now it's just trolling me. Just trolling. Yeah, if the Avonhorn's struggling with this, Billard would have not done it. But it was fun to try. Now, hold on. We are going to go around this to the right. At least this way I can't drop it off a cliff. Oh, but of course it's gonna He caught on absolutely nothing again. See, this is where you know the game's just trolling you. And there's absolutely nothing there, but you can't move. Really? Don't be doing none of that stuff. Grabbing all the little bushes. Come on now. Stop it. Just stop it. All right. Park this guy over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and call it a stream right here before we press our luck any further. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live, which will be tomorrow evening for some region reversal. Steve should be here with us, and I'm not sure if anybody else is going to jump in or not, but that is what we are looking at right now, and we're going to go visit Majestic Carlin. She is doing some voyages of Nira right now, so we will go see her, and again, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.